Richard Mabey presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It is Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. On the back porch, aka Florida Lanai. And it's kind of a nice day. It is warm, but it's not overbearingly hot today. But it is a warm day. And I've got the old Lincoln Park shirt on. Lincoln Park shirt. I'm a little homesick today. I'll tell you, big show planned for today. I mean, incredibly big show. We got a big show today. Okay, first things first. A lot of you have been asking. My sister has a lot of comic books, a lot of different items on Mercari. How do you get on? Best way to get on: go to Mercari. Put in the search Batman comic books. Scroll down till you see EC Mabey. When you see the Batman comic book, one of the Batman comic books that we have up, or my sister has up, EC Mabey. Hit that button, and that'll bring you to the EC Mabey. I think we've got about 400 comic books up now. Flash, Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Batman, Superman, Legion of Superheroes, Justice League of America, Metal Man, you name it, we got it. So I have been saving for years at Little Caesars in Fruitland Park, these little proof of purchase things. And I got this big this is just a part of it. I have about 100 of these things. I've been saving for like 10 years. So I finally got the nerve a couple weeks ago to ask the lady, and I brought one in. I said, what is the... This is on the pizza, on the edge of the pizza box. And I've been faithfully cutting them out for about 10 years. And I have these in the junk drawer. I have stacks and stacks of these. I said, "Do you get a free pizza or something?" She says, "I don't know. Let me see this." She goes, "Let me see this." She goes, "I don't know what it's for." So I go on the Little Caesars website, and I can't make heads or tail what it's for, or what you get, or why to collect them. So I'm not going to collect them anymore. So, okay, today we're going to take a look at one of the greatest comic books ever published, and probably one of the most underrated comic books ever published, Lassie comic books. I don't have many. I got 2, 4, I have 7. I might have a couple more here and there, but these were, for the most part, the covers were, I'm taking out of the poly bag. Like, this is from, I wrote this, see how you, November 1956, Lassie 31. So I wrote a little thing there on it. Let's see. These were probably the single greatest comic book covers of the 1950s, and the greatest covers that Dell ever did. Look at that cover. Very heartwarming. This is an actual oil painting, and I guess they would take a picture of the oil painting and put it on the cover. Beautiful, heartwarming cover, Lassie. And the back is an ad for the Schwinn Phantom. This comic book is in phenomenal condition. Near mint might be a stretch, but like I would say very fine near mint. But the beautiful thing about the Lassie comic books, they used to have little essays throughout them, and this is about the Gilded King in South America. Really very educational, you know. This is called The Sea of Grass. in South America. I remember I used to use them, like in those early grades, second, third, even fourth grade, use them for references for reports, You didn't have the internet back then. So look at this artwork. Now this isn't like the Lassie we knew and loved with little Timmy and his the lady June Lockhart, and then there was the Papa and Uncle Fred and Grandpa. It was kind of like the Waltons with Lassie, but they were kind of like more of an adventure based story, like it was like a forest ranger or something owned Lassie, and the fellow here, he was like a forest ranger or something. Here he is. Here he's got blonde hair. It was a totally different storyline than it was Timmy, then it was Jeff. Jeff owned Lassie, or not owned, but what would you say? Was his caretaker, I guess you might say. But beautiful. Oh, look at this! Look at this beautiful picture drawing of Lassie there. This is literature. This is real literature here. Now that was titled Danger Ahead. Here's another one. The Boy of the Wilderness. See, this fellow with the blonde hair. He was Lassie's caretaker, and I don't know what his thing was, but he would go on adventures. South America, Africa, Central America, all kinds of things. Here's a nice drawing of Lassie. Yeah. Really high adventure, heartwarming stories here. So far we had 2 stories in this book. Oh, My Fred Pinto. Oh, it's like a little heartwarming story of a boy and his dog here. See, this was a good comic book, My Fred Pinto. A little heartwarming story there. So, now this was very educational. Now this is about Black Panthers. Not the Marvel comic book superhero, but a real Black Panther. Rena, the Black Panther, gave you a little information about educational format about Black Panthers. Really good stuff. This comic book's in great shape. Here's another one. Lassie finds a star, and Lassie saves the horse. Here, we got the. See, it's really high adventure stuff. Here's Lassie. There's Lassie, and the horse is going to get bit by the alligator. And Lassie saves the day. It's good stuff here. This is really good stuff. This is real literature here. This is real literature here. Here they're having the Jeep is going off the cliff. And there's the horse and Lassie's owner going off the cliff, and Lassie saves the day. Lassie goes and gets help. Really good stuff here. Yeah, this is good literature. This is real literature. Let's see what I got here. Lassie, number 29, July 1956. Beautiful covers. I tell you, Dell really outdid themselves. Let's see. I keep it in a poly bag with a white backer board. But this is real literature. Oh, I'll tell you. Let's see here. Lassie, number 29, July 1956. See, I keep it in a little A little placard there. Oh, this one's in good shape too. This is, I'll tell you what, this is about as close to near mint as you can get. But I can see some flaws, but not more like very fine near mint. Look at that oil painting. Look at that. Now that's art. That's real artwork there. You know, that's real art. That's an oil painting there that they took a picture of. That's fine art. I mean, that's there was this. There got an ad for the 3-speed Schwinn Corvette. Let's see what they got here. The Dalmatian gives you a little information of the Dalmatian here. This is a very educational comic book. I remember, oh, Juicy Fruit ad. Play it smart, play safe when you go swimming by Bill Wisdom. I think I went to high school. There was a fellow, his last name was Wisdom. Why did I write? I wrote, that's my handwriting when I was a kid, 12 comics. Why did I write that? This comic book's probably worth like $1,000 now. I wrote in ink on it, so it's like worth $10, you know. Again, the fellow with the blonde hair is Lassie's owner, caretaker, whatever you want to call it, master. I'll tell you, really good stuff. Really good stuff. I don't know. There's Lassie, and I guess that's his caretaker's or his owner's girlfriend or wife. This is really good stuff. I love these Lassies. They used to, 3 or 4 stories in one book. This is called The Green Flame. Oh, they got the. I don't know if this is the fellow's wife or. They're out here in the rain. The way it looks like the fellow with the blonde hair and the lady with the black hair are dating. You know, I'll put a little romantic little spin on things. You know, helps to sell the comic books. I'll tell you, this is a good story. Good artwork, good storylines, good writing. Okay, go 10 cents. This is called The Runt. Heartwarming story about a little doggy that was, you know, the runt of the pack. Whoop. Okay, hold on, folks. I got a phone call. I'll be right back. So, YouTube friends, moving right along. Continuing on our Lassie comic book here. Let's see what else they've got here. Let's see here. Oh, Rena the Black Panther was a continuous story. I thought it was like an educational, a one-time educational format, but it's a regular continuous story of Rena. Hold on, folks. Be right back. And I'm back. So I'm going to wrap it up for this issue. This specific issue of Lassie comic books. Let's see, another one here. Now this one I got on eBay. And it's funny, it says Lassie, of course. Beautiful oil painting of Lassie here. And it says on the cover, Patricia and Janice. So, you know, I could picture, you know, maybe they were sisters. You know, maybe they were like, you know, 7 and 9 years old, and they had their, you know, their shared Lassie comic book. I'm trying to think of a storyline behind my comic books, but I got this one on eBay about 10 years ago or so. Lassie is just one of the underrated, most underrated Dell comic books ever. Now on this one, this is kind of in rough shape. May 1955. I was just a year old. South America's treasure house of minerals. So a little story of Brazil here. The minerals in Brazil. As I say, besides being a great comic book, it was chock full of educational information. Now this one is interesting. The storyline went all the way to the back cover, which is very rare in comic books. When I first started, the folks right directly on my left-hand side where they were having their yard done. Now the fellow that's behind them is having where I can't win today. Oh, I'll tell you. Oh, here's a nice story. The Flying Wolf. And Lassie's with these rhesus monkeys, and it's not so friendly. You can see here. Now, these rhesus monkeys abound in Central Florida, specifically at Silver Springs State Park, and they have attacked visitors at Silver Springs. So it's not like, oh, the cute little monkey, you know. So here's the hawk. This is really sad. This is tough to take for a child. The hawk is attacking the chickens. So Lassie's owner gets a gun and is shooting the hawk. I guess that's Lassie's owner's wife, because she's, after a certain point, she's always in the storylines. This one is kind of tough to take for a child. The monkey. Oh, this is tough. Oh, this is really tough to take. The hawk takes one of the monkeys. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I was reading the Lassie. I'd be reading, her mom would read them to me, 3 or 4 years old. So this would be traumatic for a child. This would be really traumatic. Oh my goodness gracious. The hawk's got the monkey. Lassie's barking to stop. Oh, this would be traumatic for a little 5-year-old kid. So what happens there? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is so... Lassie's trying to save the monkey. And there's the monkey's trying to escape the talons of the hawk. I can't picture like a 3-year-old kid, someone reading this. Oh, this is so heartwarming. Lassie got the monkey. There it is, there, the monkey. Now the monkey and Lassie used to fight, but now Lassie and the monkey are friends. Oh, that was a tough story. That was tough to take. See, now they're all together, and oh, look. Then in the end, the monkeys beat up the hawk. They're the couple, the young couple. They, I don't like the word own. Look after Lassie, and they're looking at the pictures. But unbeknownst to us, we don't find out to the end that the monkeys beat up the hawk. Maybe killed the hawk, you know? So it's a happy ending. Whew, that was tough to take. Wow. Oh, this is sweet. This is sweet here. Oh no, this is mean. Lassie takes on a wild hogs. Oh man, this is traumatic for a little kid. I thought this was like a really sweet little comic book, but you see, all the wild hogs are attacking Lassie. It's kind of tough to take. I can't picture like, here, Junior, sit down. I'll read you a comic book. Oh man! Now they got a cheetah. And oh man, this is tough to take. Now this page is Lassie, the cheetah. The cheetah is attacking Lassie. I'm gonna cry. This was a tough one to take. Oh man, this is. Oh. Now they're all happy. There's the young couple. I guess I don't know what happened, if they killed the cheetah or what. And then Lassie's happy, and everybody's happy. So, wow, these were tough to take. Whew, that was a tough one. Okay, Lassie. That's a nice cover. That's a beautiful cover. Still got in the poly bag. Got in the poly bag with the white backer board. I hope that one's not as traumatic. That was kind of traumatic, you know. Yeah, I have to go through these a little bit quicker. I'm going into 22 minutes. This is from September 1955. Now this one was September 55, and this one was May of 55. So I got two from 1955. So I got to organize. I got to get organized one day. Look at that cover. That's a nice cover. In keeping with the theme, here's a little information about beagles. I used to have a beagle when I was about in first grade there, and I named him Pal. Here's a nice educational article. The animals of South America. As I say, this is chock full of educational information. There's I think I'm just gonna go over the cover and see if there's anything outstanding here. It's a beautiful comic book. These, as I say, these were oil paintings. Now this meant that it was on the top of the the top comic book on the shelf. This is RR2, and I think that's rural route 2. Rural route 2. You know, most sweet shop was probably in rural route 2, aka Lincoln Park. These are nice comic books, I'll tell you. Lassie, July. Let's see here. I like the little stories with Timmy and the farm and June Lockhart and Mom and Dad and Timmy and Grandpa on the farm. I don't know if I like these high adventure ones where the eagle, the hawks trying to get the monkey and I'm not crazy about that. July 1954. I wasn't even a year old. I'll just do the cover. And they continued the storyline in the back again. But that's a nice cover. Let's see, I got a couple more here. Lassie, number 27. Oh, I forgot to give the numbers all the time. March 1956. That's a sweet picture of Lassie. I might start buying these on eBay, you know. All but one I bought at the, or Dad bought them at the Moe's Sweet Shop. Or back then I think it was called Herman's Sweet Shop. This is March 1956. Look at that. That's a nice cover. Look at that. Look at that nice. Look at that expression. That sweet expression on Lassie's face. Now this month they focused on the Irish setter. And my last Lassie from 1957. I like these Lassie comic books. They're really nice to have. I'm gonna start reading them again. I haven't read these in ages. It's got a tear there. That brings it down to a good or very good. But this is, other than that little tear there, this is in great shape. This is from November 1956. It's a great 7-Up ad. Look at that. That's cool. The twisting the night away. Twisting the night away. Let's see. This is a Monsanto flying saucer. The predecessor to the famous Frisbee. What else I got here? And that's it. Brave, loyal, soon to face their testifier. See, now in 57, they went to, they took a picture of Lassie as opposed to the oil painting, taking a picture of an oil painting of Lassie, an actual photograph of Lassie. So that was fun. I like Lassie comic books. So if a man could be two places at one time, I'd be with you. If you like this episode, please smash the like button. And even if you didn't like it, please smash the like button. Leave some comments. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I need subscribers. So, Lassie comic books. I mean, one of the most underrated comic books of all time. Lassie comic books. They would have an oil painting of Lassie and take a picture of it and use it for the front cover. So I'm gonna close. So stay happy, stay positive, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey on the back porch. It's been a while since I've been on the back porch doing a show. Sign.